Welcome back to Little Stingers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with Jean-Benet Del Calo.
Hello, everyone.
Getting himself high with about 15 different apparatuses here. Jacob from Matera, Danny Dubs. Let's go, baby.
How you living?
I'm great, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm really enjoying my damn self these days. How about you?
Same.
Got a fresh new hat.
New hat from the store. Almost got on the field. I'm telling you, people were just like inching closer and closer to the field, and nobody was stopping them.
I think they don't give a fuck. They're not there anymore this year, so let people run on the goddamn field.
There were people pushing carts around that did not give a shit where I was going.
Mm-hmm. Jake, that's a fancy hat, brother. Where you get that thing?
I got that also at the Eagles.
Bad Will?
Yes. I took it from a diabetes patient's head. He just died. They had to decapitate his head. So, got the hat and a free box of pretzels.
Damn, Freeman. I'm proud of you, brother.
Thank you.
I like when you get aggressive.
You know what? It's the only way I get now.
You ever had a road rage incident?
Fucking too many. Too many.
You drive aggressively. That's one thing I really like about you.
Aggressive?
He does,
man. I'm normal. I mean, yeah, I'll fucking drive right next to you, fucking ready to fight. But
dude, I drove with him a few times. You think Furman on the podcast or something? Where you get in that car?
Yeah.
He's speeding. He's bumper to bumper.
I do be speeding.
He's honking his horn. He's mouthing, "Bitch, get the fuck out my way."
He's not honking.
I do be honking. Yeah. I'm a honker.
A boiled honker.
He's throwing bottles of piss at ladies.
Yeah. One time I got pulled over by a cop because I got in a road rage thing with this other dude. And he's like, "You're just talking shit because there's a cop right there." Because there was a cop right in front of me. I'm like, "What?" I think that makes me even fucking more
I'll kill him too.
Yeah. So he fucking goes by me. He cuts me off and then pulls next to the cop and says something and then speeds off. Mm-hmm. The cop turns his lights on. I'm like, "Ha, I fucking got his ass." Then he pulls me over.
What?
And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I see the guy slow down like about like a football field ahead of me. He pulls me up. The cop comes up to me. He's like, wait. He's like, "Don't move." He's like, "Do you have a gun in the car?" I'm like, "What? No." He's like, "The guy said you flashed a gun at him." I was like, "Fucking." And you know what's funny? I did have a gun in the car. A toy gun. It was for a sketch show. But that makes it so much worse.
But you did spray paint the orange tip.
But it was in the trunk, so I
No, you actually sucked the orange tip off.
Yeah.
John, you ready to flip that coin, brother?
Yeah, let's do it.
One of these days has got to be your day.
I think so. I'm starting to wonder, though.
Actually, now I wanted you to get an Impractical Jokers episode, but now I want you to wait longer so that you could really see whether or not you're a true fan.
Yeah, you keep hating on my fanitude. You know, I've driven with you. I thought you were a very skilled driver, but didn't have any angry tendencies in my mind.
I've chilled out a little bit.
Okay. This is a while ago that he was honking and pissing?
About a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. I hope I get to talk about that.
Don't let that sweet face fool you.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Woo! You did it again, Mike.
That sex demon comes out of him.
It's time for murder.
Faster than you could say bamboozle.
I think we were late to something. That's why. That's probably why I was honking. Doing a real honk job out there.
No, you were just drinking.
Oh. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah, on the way back from the show.
Yeah. He had a 25-ounce Bud Ice that spilled forward because he had to come to a stop quickly because he was tailgating this guy that hard.
Damn, it makes me want a beer.
He said, "Hey, bitch, get your damn biracial kids out of that car and come see me."
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm stunned we didn't end up on the news.
Man.
For a lot of the things you said.
Dude, I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. Don't put that out there. I will say it is annoying when a car cuts over in front of you, going like in the left lane, going like the speed limit, while you're going like 80. You know, that gets a little frustrating.
Oh, that's when you pull in front of them and you try to touch the back left of your bumper.
Oh, yeah.
To the front right of theirs.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got it.
But I'm not honking as I go by. I'm saying, "You fucking schmohawk," or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Jake,
I'm very light with my my razzing these days.
That's the opposite of him. He threw a copy of Mein Kampf at a woman.
Oh, Lord.
Autographed, too.
By Mike.
I was reading the foreword. All right, boys. So tonight's stinker, man, I hadn't heard of this gentleman before recently. And I truly fucking despise saying his first name. It's completely unnatural for my mouth to do, because you know what that mouth do. My mouth don't do that, though.
Your mouth do English sometimes.
Mm-hmm. This motherfucker's name is Rory Conde.
Conde's not where you're having an issue, is it?
Rory. I feel like I'm having a stroke every time I say the name Rory.
Dude,
It sounds like it.
you have to like introduce your kid to a Rory before they're like 5, or they're fucked for life.
Dude,
if you meet your first Rory in like middle school, like Little League or something,
nah, fuck
you're up
that.
after Rory. I'm up after Rory.
The only reason that you should name your kid Rory is if he's a goddamn baby lion. Otherwise, suck my dick with that name.
That's the CCP mascot.
Rory? Oh, no way.
Yeah, Rory the non-binary lion.
Oh, no way. That's his name?
Yeah.
How long has the lion been a eunuch?
Since its Colonial Phil was too problematic.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Was this while you were in school?
Yep.
So this is in the past like 5 years or so?
Yep.
Damn, they pulled down the mascot at like a pickup basketball game.
And they introduced the country's first gender non-binary mascot to the world.
Nice.
Rory. As a main.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, so this motherfucker is...
Is it purple? Is the main purple, Mike?
I treat everybody the same.
Mike, you're a 30 Rock guy, right?
I am.
Well, I think one of my favorite episodes is the one where Tina Fey, they write the rural juror.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's the whole fucking show is just them trying to say it. So I feel for you.
I think that's easier than Rory.
Rory?
I'm fucked.
No,
I cannot say Rory now.
Dude, I have trouble with my R's, which sucks because my last name begins with an R. But my mouth does not like saying R's.
it's funny. There's some words that end with R that you have no problem saying.
I can sign those if I ever have trouble.
Like
Are you talking about yowzer?
Yowzer, yeah.
'Cause that's what I'm saying in my brain real loud right now.
Mm-hmm. That's what Jake yells on the highway. Like, the city was a lot nicer without all these yowzers milling about.
Mike,
Not
you're
using
out of
crosswalks. We're back in, baby.
it. So how's this Rory guy?
He's a real stinker. Dude, he's known as the Tamiami Strangler.
Is that one word? Tamiami?
Dude, it's actually... All right, so there's a road called the Tamiami Trail, which runs from Tampa to Miami. It goes through the Everglades, and it leads to Miami. It's Route 41 in Florida.
Oh, it's not for hiking. It's for cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Tamiami just sounds like the name that a lady would give that city named Tammy after she's had like 36 good hours in the city. After she got fucked, drunk, and took Molly.
They gonna rename this Tamiami.
Dude, that sounds like Dr. Seuss's mistress.
She got fucked, pilled.
No, Tamiami.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this motherfucker's known as the Tamiami Strangler.
And that's like a long stretch of road that's basically just wilderness, right? Like the Everglades.
Oh, most of it,
nothing,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nobody lives there.
Right.
Damn. So what is he fucking? I don't want to jump ahead. In my mind, is he like pretending to be pulled over and people helping him on the side of the road and he's strangling them?
Oh, brother. He does strangle a lot.
Okay.
That's all of his victims are strangled. He's a hooker strangler, Jake.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
I have. It's on their menu.
Ooh, the hooker strangler sounds delicious. They bring it out, it's sizzling like fajitas.
Got me again. Yeah.
Why didn't I order that? God.
Yeah. Just thinking about it the whole time. I should have.
Dude, I don't know. I would have a hard time bringing sizzling fajitas to a man if I was a waiter. Like, how are you as a man going to bring me a sizzling plate?
Dude,
How are you as a man going to bring me attention?
Would you rather sing Happy Birthday?
I would rather that
sizzle?
man go back to the kitchen and pick up his fucking fajitas.
I could see Mike just taking it halfway to the table and then shot putting it to the rest of the way.
I think I would just put it on a cart and just push it as hard as I could toward his table. But this motherfucker was born in Colombia in 1965, Jake.
Wow.
June 14th, 1965. Not much older than I am.
Yeah, he's a modern man. How the hell does he get into this country?
Oh, you're about to find out. This was born in Colombia. His mother passed away, Jake, when he was 6 months old. How do you think she died?
Little.
No.
No.
John, guess.
One of Escobar's hippos.
Ooh.
Butt fucked her to death.
I've always thought they should remake a game centered upon Escobar's hippos, hungry hippos, but instead of little balls, they're hungry for cocaine.
That would be great, little crack rocks.
We could do it.
They won't stop fucking in the wild. Did you know that? There's actually a problem in Mexico. His hippos got loose.
Oh,
Escobar's
yeah.
hippos got loose, and now there's a rampant hippo problem. They're like invasive, and they fuck all the time.
They were such prolific fuckers on cocaine that it was the first time researchers had seen hippos fucking reverse cowgirl, Jake.
Man, you know, I should have been a researcher is what I always say.
I am, baby. I do it all the time. I be watching YouTube videos every day. But his mother died when he was 6 months old, Jake.
Oh man.
She died of tetanus. Tetanus dick in her mouth. But she had got the tetanus during an abortion in Colombia.
Ah.
John, do you know how they do Colombian abortions?
I don't, and I'm not sure that I want to.
The pussy doctor hands a bag of cocaine to the baby.
Does he like have it crawl out, like putting a horse, a carrot in front of a horse? Let's edit out the last.
Unfortunately, his father has to take care of him, and his dad is an absolute fucking nightmare human being. Emotionally, physically, and sexually abusive.
Damn. Wait.
His children?
Ugh.
Brother, probably to a lot of people. Unfortunately, so are his uncles. His grandparents take he and his sister in initially because the dad takes off for Miami when he's 2. So after the dad's done doing his business, he takes off for Miami, and the 2 kids, fucking Rory and his sister, are left with the grandparents, and his fucking 2 uncles are also diddlers.
Jeez.
Yeah, really the worst possible situation.
Like, what? Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Rory is Colombian. That doesn't strike me as a Colombian kid's name.
Brother, I don't know. It's Rory Enrique Conde, I believe his middle name is.
Are we sure it's not Rory? Rory?
Yeah, maybe
when you're rolling R's, it does sound better.
Rrr. Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
Don't you dare make that noise at me ever again.
Rory.
Don't you?
Rory.
You better avert those damn eyes to the camera.
Siéntase, Rory.
Oh, I don't like this, John. Jake, make his tongue stop doing that.
Well, stop it.
With your tongue. All right, so get this. He eventually goes to Miami to chase his dad down. He and his sister both moved to Miami. Okay, I guess the grandparents just got tired of taking care of them because I doubt you want to follow a molester to another country.
Yeah.
So he follows him there. And I wasn't able to find much information between his childhood and young adulthood. But I do know that when he's 20, he falls in love.
This is already in Miami. He's been in Miami.
Yep.
Okay.
Easy to fall in love
It's like
with Miami.
Christ.
He falls in love with a 13-year-old child.
Jesus. God
Christ.
damn it.
Just like Christ.
20, it's 1985.
I know, baby.
Lord. Was it?
Wow.
How far south in Florida is it?
Brother.
The laws changed.
It's at the end of the Tamiami Trail. Do you know that my pubic region is shaped into a Tamiami Trail? You know what that means?
What's that mean, Mike?
It starts off pretty promising, but the further south you get, it gets even muy caliente, Jake.
It's unnecessarily hot down here.
And if you go off the trail, be careful. There's gators. But in Mike's case, it's actually just crabs.
That would be. I've always dreamed of having crabs because it's got to be so nice to have all those little guys just on you.
All those little guys. Oh my God, were you dreaming of that while you were peeling ham off the fucking floor to watch Beauty and the Beast for the 18th time?
I wish I had crabs.
Somebody else could sing with me.
Aunt Pat, are we out of honey baked ham?
Wait, last week, weren't you nervous of getting lice as a child?
I was, yeah.
And you change that into wanting pubic crabs.
I think that would be kind of fun. You see all those little guys down there.
Are they not microscopic?
'em?
They're visible.
Dog, I don't fucking know. I just know crabs.
You ever seen crabs?
Yeah.
You can't
I've
eat
eaten
them.
them.
You can't.
You
Mike.
talking about, like,
At no
crabs?
point have I been talking about crabs from the sea.
Yeah.
oh, man, because my mouth is watering right now. I would dump some Old Bay on my crotch.
Crabs.
Chickies and Pete's.
That's another good name for genitalia with crabs.
So when he's 20, he falls in love with a 13-year-old child. He marries that child 2 years later.
Legally?
Brother.
Well, yeah, parents have to sign off on it if they're a minor, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Sounds like you read that from your phone.
No,
that you looked up earlier today.
Jerry Lee Lewis, his story. He married his cousin that was like 13
Ew.
and had to get
No.
get it signed off.
And they still celebrated him at the Grammys the other day.
Fucking Dan Schneider was crying.
About what?
I'm teasing, man.
Okay.
You know I'll be teasing, John.
Yeah, I do know that.
So between 1987 and 1994, Rory and his wife Carla have 2 children, a boy and a girl.
My God.
Things fall apart, though, in 1994. Because our dear friend Rory, he develops a hankering for hookers. On top of that, his wife Carla ends up finding a video that Rory probably did not want to see.
Oh, no.
he
What is
broke him.
Jake, what do you think's in that video?
The way you just said that is a great big fat person.
Oh, wait.
I'm assuming it's an unreturned Blockbuster video. I'm hoping.
Well, this is more of a cockbuster video. 'Cause
No.
It's a Randy tape, Jake.
Of him and another partner?
The hooker is wearing his wife's lingerie.
That's too far.
It is.
Whoa.
Dude, I've always said that's one of my wife's few bugaboos. She's like, if I ever see a video of a hooker wearing my Tweety Bird pajamas, you better believe this wet button's going to dry right up. You might as well go to the kitchen and get the knife that I'm going to stab you with.
Lucky for you, the camera's in the wall. So
Were they in the marital bed, or did he take the lingerie to a second location?
Dog, it's in his home that he shares with his fucking wife.
That's the marital bed.
yeah, you don't
It
do
is.
that.
Yeah. Do you have a marital bed?
I'm not married.
What bed do you have? Bunk beds?
Yeah, but once I pop the question, they convert.
No, that would be cool.
One lowers and one raises.
That would be a neat ceremony. Like a guy who never used to get laid finally starts getting laid, and like everybody shows up to watch like the lowering of the top bunk.
And then when we die together, we can put it out on the ocean for a Viking funeral. Mm-hmm. It floats.
One just goes down 6 feet.
Instead of taps, they play naps. Oh, wow. They could probably play taps for me, considering I was in the military.
Mike, I will learn taps for you. I don't think they'll do it. I don't think.
But we'll do it.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you, guys. That's nice of you.
And I'll fire a handgun 21 times.
At my casket. Open the casket. I want to do something real quick.
He was a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yeah, so his wife finds the hooker video. She leaves. Pretty boss bitch, man. Especially for
Good for her.
somebody who's been getting victimized from the age of 13, groomed by this fucker.
Yeah.
She has the strength to fucking leave this dickhead who's threatening her the entire way. He's abusive throughout the relationship. John, you'll like this. After he was caught after his murders, the wife was interviewed, and she said anytime she would have company over, her female friends,
Yeah.
and they would use the bathroom, fucking Rory would follow them to the bathroom on all fours like a dog.
That's a solid move. You got to do that.
Yeah, because
that's so
you're going
fun.
to get your chin scratched.
That's a stinker stamp of approval right there. That's so funny, and I might start doing that.
Yeah.
Wait, something
That's
with that.
such
Yeah.
a fucking funny thing to do.
Just if Rory's pawing at the door, it's like something in your brain says open it, you know?
There's toilet paper under the sink if you need it.
He's putting his paws under.
Trying to look under.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. How old was she when she left? Do you know?
24-ish.
So 1994, so he
Got
was
married in 85.
20, yeah.
Okay, so she wasn't like, it wasn't like a thing where she just was able to get her license and go away.
My mental calculator's out of batteries, Jake.
Okay.
But yeah, she moved to a new place, got a new spot with her kids, and he threatened her and said that if he ever sees her with another man, he's going to kill them all.
Whoa.
Playing it cool, Rory.
Was that threat extended to the children? Like kill them all? Like
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you're the type of guy that does that, like you don't just stop at ladies.
She didn't have a mouse in her pocket, I'll tell you that much.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna kill you all. Wasn't her and the mouse. It's her and the kids.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, you lost me on this one. You all right?
Nope.
Thank God. I'm normally the one that doesn't make any
Okay.
sense, man.
A
Finally.
mouse in the pocket?
It doesn't feel good to be in my position right now.
I get what you're saying, John.
Thanks. Thanks.
Can someone explain? I have no idea.
Nope. We're gonna
Because
move on, and we're never gonna mention it again. No, don't even try.
All right, so
We'll have a second episode explaining what I meant.
September 17th, 1994, he starts murdering Jake. He picks up a hooker. He discovers that it's a man at one point. He strangles this hooker and is screaming at the hooker while he's strangling this person, saying that this person is the reason why his wife left him.
Got some issues.
After he kills this hooker with a penis, Jake, he drops the body off by his wife's apartment.
It's a good Tool song.
It's also, I don't know. I think that's kind of, it's like when a cat brings you a mouse.
Yeah, it's
like, it's disgusting, but you got to be like, oh, thank you.
Thank you. I know you were trying to do me. A
Yes,
favor.
thank you.
Is there? Do you know, Mike? Is there any relation? Was this the hooker in the video? Like, was this the same hooker?
Probably a different one.
Okay.
So there's, like, Tamiami seems like the kind of place where there's really nice places, but then there's also very seedy places. Mm-hmm. And he would typically pick these hookers up where the motels were and, like, the little porn shops and
Yeah.
all the little bars were, Jake. You know those kind of places, don't you? Kind of places you would go to.
Thank you.
But dude, get this. Anytime he killed a hooker, they would come back to his house. He would kill them in the apartment. I'm sorry, he has an apartment. He would kill them in the apartment, and then in the middle of the night, he would take them back out to his car and drop them off somewhere in Tamiami.
Damn, that's ballsy.
It is.
Is he like putting them in a bag or weekend at Bernieing them out?
I think he lived in probably such a shithole area that it probably didn't gain any suspicion if somebody's got a lady over their shoulder.
Yeah.
Or a guy with a rigor mortis penis digging into his armpit.
Yeah. 95% of Florida.
That's why I love Florida, man. One of these days I'll be killed there.
We came so close.
Yeah. Where do you guys want to be killed?
I want to die in space.
Yeah, wherever it is, I just hope my heart takes mercy on me.
Make it fast.
Yeah, please just make it fast.
Danny, do you have a murder fantasy?
No, I'm gonna start thinking of one though.
All right, good.
I used to want to die in a tornado. Fighting a shark. But
It would be funny to see all your gear flying everywhere.
my backpack opens. Oh no. I'm just chasing fucking receipts from 2016. I was going to write that hot dog off.
You love returning shit, man.
I like the memory it inspires in my head. When I look through my old receipts, I remember that pretzel.
Do you feel that way about people that have died in your life?
Not even nearly as much.
Okay.
I'm more of a receipts guy, honestly.
Jake, what do you look back on fondly?
Oh,
Like, is there any, like, memento you'll take out when you're feeling down and be like, damn, this bitch had good pussy?
I love that you're like thinking of a girl. I'm just thinking of my karate belts. Like, man, I was something.
Do you tie your karate belt around your neck while you jack off? His family walks in on him. He's got a green belt around his neck.
Congratulations on your graduation, but dinner's in 5.
I'm breaking board. Shut the door.
Hiya, hiya, hiya.
I found this to be very funny, too. I discovered that he called out of work the day after he murdered his first hooker.
Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
It's a tough way to cover that up.
Yeah.
It's got to be so hard, though. Like, the day after you kill somebody, you got to try to keep it together.
Yeah. The second day, then you can take a day.
And
Yeah.
he was a building supply salesman. So I get why he called out of work. It's like, not like you could just mail it in where it's like if you have like a stocking job, you could just stock while you think about the hooker you just killed. But now it's like you got to try to make commission while dead hooker's on your brain.
God.
Damn, do they make commission? I used to pick up at places for building supplies. I just figured those guys are like, all right, this is the one that takes your order. This is the one that
Maybe they do.
takes the forklift,
I just have a
puts it up your butt.
Oh, I never thought of that. Could you imagine a forklift with 2 dildos on the end of it?
Oh, God.
It's coming for both of y'all.
That's how they're gonna find my murdered body.
Why do we keep running 4 feet apart from each other?
So all of his murders occur within 5 to 6 months.
Prolific.
Yeah, man. A couple weeks later, he murders his second hooker, John, October of 1984, Jake.
Okay.
Which I'm always stupefied by guys that are able to take long breaks between killings because I feel like if you get started, what's holding you back at this point?
You prefer them to get right into it, not wait a year until number 2?
Well, for me personally, for research purposes, it's much easier when people kill in a closer time frame.
Keep it together, guys.
Yeah.
If you want Mike to do a report on you, make sure you have quick succession in your murders.
And this one is especially fucked up. November 20th, 1994, he kills a hooker named Charity Nava. And Jake, the first thing I thought of when I saw a hooker named Nava was that she's a Navajo. Which is very inappropriate. It was a thought I had. It wasn't a joke I made. It was just a thought I had.
Do you know her? Well, it doesn't matter what her origin is. Yeah. So how many victims at this time?
Charity, was that her given name? Or was
It
that
was.
her whoring name?
Her giving name, it was. Yeah.
Her giving head name?
Man, this is such a terrible podcast.
I'm really sorry about it.
We're the only true crime podcast that blames victims. Listen, we're giving you a heads up right now that if you're murdered, we are going to roast your ass.
You better not have a dumbass name either.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed, Mike. When you said the Tamiami fucking like Strangler, I thought for sure like he was like side of the road just with like a fake alligator, like somebody help Rusty.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
No, this motherfucker, he was right to the point.
Yeah.
No real devious shit. But going back to the name, the second girl that I porked had a sister named Serenity. And with a name like that, you're destined for sex stuff.
What's she up to now?
I don't know, man. But she had massive tits.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Real ones?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, whoa. Like the kind that would make
Raiders?
you like, you'd hold on to the arms of your chair when you saw these knockers.
The Maxwell tape video. Oh my God. Just got blown away. Damn, were you trying to, were you the kind of guy that might have been warming up to one sister to see?
Nah.
No, didn't have that in your brain?
No, I didn't even really, like, the lady I porked, she porked me out of retribution because she hated my friend Danny.
Sorry, Danny.
Yeah, this is a sports spot. I won't bring it up, Dan.
I think about this all the time. Matter of fact, you were talking about murder earlier.
Yeah.
She porked me out of retribution.
Dude, it was like, this was an instance where it seemed like pussy fell from the sky because I had just been in a car accident.
Are you reading from the box of porno tapes before you get here?
Like, I had just gotten in a car accident the day before. So I was hanging out at my buddy Danny and Steve's house, and my face hit the windshield. So I had a pretty good concussion.
Hurt your nose?
There's the head injury. Okay.
I had a pretty good concussion, and I had cracked my kneecap.
Wow.
So I was in a leg brace, and I was concussed, and I was just laying in Steve's bed watching Howard Stern on E.
Yeah.
Steve was on the floor sleeping, and I see the door open out of my periphery, and a lady came flying out. And it's this lady, Jackie was her name.
Okay. What's your last name?
I mean, I
Don't
think
do
we
it.
could just
Latin.
Google Jackie and Serenity.
Latina queen. Jackie comes flying out of this door, and I'm staring in disbelief because I've never seen a lady. She came flying out like Jazzy Jeff. And
Like somebody threw her into the room.
Uncle
Yeah.
Phil threw her in.
dude, it was like she didn't miss a beat. Like getting her footwork and then just moseying into Steve's room. And she told me to move over in the bed. And then a minute later, I got a little pee.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
truly remarkable.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
She Florence Nightingaled you.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to heal you. Like, I want to heal you, baby bird.
Yeah, she give me that sexual healing, Jake.
Did it work? You're like,
Yeah.
I can walk again.
Great. Yeah. I had a blast, man.
That's good for you.
Yeah. There's no pussy like infirm pussy. And I was infirm that well, I firmed up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, John?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch.
About to be in traction.
I nutted in 8 seconds. Woo, baby.
Did you?
What a time. Yeah, brother.
Was she, that's all she
Stunning.
needed?
Stunning.
That's all she needed?
She just touched the underwear band, and he's, oh my god.
Yeah, it was a rough one, though, because, like, there's times where it's like you're just embarrassed because of how quickly it ends.
Oh man.
And then it's especially awkward because, we're aware of each other, but if you come fast with your wife, it's like you could talk about something else and just put on a show. Like
yeah, but she was like, Mike, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a rough one to get over, but yeah, I don't know how we got here, baby, but here we are. Oh, but dude, get this. So when he kills this woman named Charity, after he drops her off on the side of the road, she has something written on her back in permanent marker. The first word is third, meaning she's the third victim. So now police know they got a serial killer on their hands. And he says, I will call Dwight, Channel 10. See if you can catch me.
Did he? Did he call the news?
Well, I'll give you a little backstory. Dwight Lauderdale was the first black news anchor in South Florida, and that's who he was referring to.
Whoa.
Is that his real name?
Dwight Lauderdale, yeah.
Of the Fort Lauderdale?
That's
Mm-hmm.
It was his father's fort.
Son of Dwight Hollywood, Florida.
So I don't know if he ever called him, but that had to have been terrifying for Dwight Lauderdale.
Could you imagine just being a news anchor in Florida and then having a serial killer reach out to you? You're like, you're in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's pretty...
It's got to be exciting.
Yeah, like, it's terrifying.
If I was a news anchor, you know what I would say every time I got pussy?
What would you say?
Breaking story.
This just in.
That's more correct than what I said. That would have been my second guess.
After I nut in 8 seconds, and then I say, on a lighter note, and then I show her a video of a squirrel jet skiing. You gotta have fun when you nut early, Jake.
Oh man, I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah,
Mike.
name one of them.
I have a confetti cannon that shoots out of my ass. That's number one.
Mike, come to the pussy, rolled over, and took a nap. More at 11.
Oh, I like that, baby. Oh, man, this was very sweet. So November 25th, 1994, Rory has Thanksgiving dinner with his family.
Wholesome.
Later that night, he kills a hooker.
Oh man,
Could you imagine killing a hooker on Thanksgiving, Jake?
did he at least bring a plate?
I doubt
It's
man.
Thanksgiving.
That's got to be so tough because your hooker's probably nodding out from heroin and you're nodding out from all the tryptophan. That's one thing people don't know about heroin is it's riddled with tryptophan. That's why people be falling asleep, Jake.
Is that why?
Yep.
I'll never do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never do heroin.
You heard of fentanyl?
Yeah.
The clinical name is tryptophenical because of fentanyl, tryptophanol.
You're putting me on, Mike. I can feel it, you dirty dog.
Jake, I'm
Yeah.
putting you on like some dirty draws, brother. So we'll forget that joke tried to happen. All right, so brother, I think that's victim number 4. So victim number 5. So that's Thanksgiving 1994, December 17th, right before Christmas. He kills another hooker, Jake.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this guy's on it and really making things easy for me from a research perspective.
But really giving some holiday heartaches down there in South Florida.
Now, January 12th, he kills his 6th victim.
Right by MLK Day.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's really following the holiday calendar.
Damn. He had a dream. These ladies had nightmares. 6 hookers dead. Did those words stir any emotion in that black heart of yours?
I gotta be honest with you, not really.
You'd make a great juror.
I can't wait to get out of jury duty. I think all we have to say is that we're on this podcast.
I know, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just play the podcast at peak volume on your phone. But at this point, I'm sorry, you're about to say something?
I've been thinking this since the first murder.
That we've covered, like, ever on this podcast?
Yeah, since Charles Manson all those years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did this guy plan on killing that first victim, or did he find out that it was a man, a hooker with a penis, and did that like spark something in him? Was the hooker going to die either way, or do you think seeing a penis made him flip a switch?
She would have died of a broken heart eventually. You know how sometimes you go to the cardiologist and he's like, there's no easy way to tell this, but you have an enlarged heart. And you're like, damn, thank you, dog. I really needed that because I wasn't feeling good. He's like, no, you're going to die from this. But that's what she was about to die from. That's a great question, though, and I'm not even going to yell at you for it because I think that's logical to assume that
If that was a regular hooker, would anybody have ever died?
He was just in the hooker business, but then that penis, I'll tell you what, man, like few things will make you angrier than a penis you didn't expect. You ever come across one of those?
Not yet. Still hunting.
Mm-hmm.
I got hit with one about a month ago.
What happened?
Our dear friend Ryan Shaner
Oh, God, yeah.
uploaded an image to our podcast Google Drive. I opened the drive. First thing you see.
That's friendly fire, baby.
Was it his own penis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
Whose other penis would it be?
Who knows in his phone?
True.
Was it filled with blood?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He strikes me as the kind of guy who just stays hard constantly.
Is there anything to scale? 50-cent piece, a silver
Quarter next
dollar.
Yeah.
Sacagawea.
Lady's mouth at the end of it.
Whoa.
Lord.
Man, he stays
Whoa.
getting sex.
Oh, man. Are you okay? Can you sleep at night?
I mean, I've only seen one of my friends erect penises before, and it's Shaner twice.
Let's make it 4, boys.
Let's all pull out our pictures of Shaner's penis. I've only seen one of my boys erect too, and he purposely sends it to the group chat sometimes.
Oh, that's nice.
Gotta be honest, it's rocking. He's got a nice
Yeah.
bird. Keeps it a little too bald for my taste. I think if I got down there, I'd want a little.
John, how much hair does your penis have?
My penis? Well, we all know that the penis starts where the hair stops, Mike. But I'm talking about the area around it. Too bald.
All right.
I think his fucking balls were shaved.
Jake, I don't know about you, but my pubic hair starts just below my helmet.
No, not. Yeah.
What?
The boys in wrestling used to call me Peen Wolf.
Damn it, Mike.
Is that because you had a see-through singlet?
Mm-hmm. And I used to be like, give me a keg of queer. Then they'd suck the hair off of it, John. Is that what you wanted to hear?
I didn't want to hear any of that.
Ooh, baby. So get this, man. After this 6th hooker murder, in January 1995, when he commits the 6th hooker murder, he's like, damn, I'm really trying to get my wife back. So he thinks
Holy
that
shit.
stopping these hooker murders will be the logical step in getting his wife back with him.
I think that's logical. She obviously has no idea he's been murdering these hookers. So she'll also have no idea that he stops murdering these hookers.
I wanted to add this, though. While they were still married, his wife did discover him jacking off while staring through a neighbor's window.
Was he outside staring through the window?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Like he wasn't even in his own
No.
home looking through the blinds, like doing one of those?
No, tell
Like
us
I do
about
when
those,
the
Jake.
when the mailman's coming, you just what do you got? What do you got in that satchel? You know?
My God, you're just looking at the calves.
Man, they do have great calves.
Winter's such a bad time to see post office employees' calves.
God.
I'm more of a summer calf guy.
Late spring. That's the calf season.
6 months he lasts. 6 months later, he's like, I can't take this anymore. I got to kill a hooker. He picks one up. He brings her back to his place. He binds and gags her, and he has to go to court for a shoplifting charge, Jake. While he's in court, this
Whoa. What did he steal?
Duct tape.
I don't know, but man,
Rope.
candy bars will get you.
Lie in the shovel.
Yeah.
He's got this hooker bound and gagged in his apartment while he's at the courthouse. And this hooker is making such a fuss that neighbors are just like, something's happening in there. We have to call police.
Yeah.
The police show up. They found this bound hooker, and they realize, like, she tells him, she identifies him because he's got pictures of himself and his, like, kids and shit around the apartment. She's like, yeah, that's him. That's the guy who did this to me. They're like, all right, well, he's probably the guy that's killing all these hookers.
I don't know. I'm just fascinated by this.
He finally comes home. They arrest him. And, brother, he lets loose as soon as they get him.
How did they go about that? Did they put one of the officers in the chair with a wig on and then pretend that he's bound? And then he comes in and he's like, gotcha.
It was a sting operation. When he walked into his apartment, all of the police had lampshades on their head.
And then what? They all sting his penis?
That's how they arrest you.
That's what a sting operation is.
Wow.
Scorpions on your penis.
Yeah, you get a police bee that stings you on your pee-pee.
I put a bee on a leash once. That was a fucking maybe
would
the
you do
best
that?
day of my life.
Why? Wait,
'Cause
did
I
I hear
heard
this
about it.
before? Was it frozen at one point and then you unfroze it?
You catch it, you freeze it, then it stops moving, then you tie floss around it, and then you let it defrost.
Where'd you hear about this? BuzzFeed?
I think we all saw Jackass. I think they do one of Jackasses or Big Brother, one of those videos.
Maybe that's where I heard of it, but a guy told me about it. That's all I can say.
You have to do it. Yeah, of course.
Yes, as soon as you hear that you can freeze a bee and then keep it on a leash.
Child. You can do it with a child if you. Okay. All right. I have to go.
I left my kid in the freezer.
He gives his confession is so detailed that the confession is 174 pages long, Jake.
Oh,
Whoa.
God. This guy really likes to hear himself talk, huh?
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. October 20th, 1999, he's convicted of his first murder, which is actually the last murder that he committed. He is sentenced to death for that murder.
Whoa.
In an attempt to possibly get them to overturn his death penalty, he pleads guilty to the other 5 murders that he's charged with.
Wow.
Did they find all the bodies? They knew?
Yeah.
Okay.
They know it was him.
So close to Y2K.
What year was it?
It's October 1999.
Oh, my God. He
It's
almost made it.
1999, baby. You want to be down with the G-Shock? Fuck the glam rock. Assed out like Ken Shamrock. That's that song, 1999.
By whom?
Limp Bizkit, baby.
Oh, you love those guys.
I do. I'm rock hard for Limp.
Is the D on your shirt stand for Detroit?
No, it actually stands for dumb faggot. And it's less of a brand than it is a lifestyle.
Not only am I a client, I'm the president.
Jake made it for me.
You're getting good.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's very own brand.
Come a long
yeah.
way since a dunce cat.
Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like I'm an influencer. Yeah, so he pleads guilty to the other 5 murders, and he's on death row. So he never gets his death penalty overturned. He's
They
still
don't give
trying
him shit for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's still trying to get his death penalty overturned, but yeah, he's still locked up now.
Whoa, they still haven't. Well, will they kill him at this point? I thought there is no more death penalty anyway.
I don't know. No, I mean I'm sure some states
states
still
I
have
think
it. Yeah.
Florida still got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Florida's still rocking, baby.
Good. They got people eating faces down there. I feel like they need to.
Oh my god.
I think the death penalty should be back.
Oh,
I love it, man.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Public.
Citizens,
Put it in town square.
regular people. Yeah.
I want to watch it.
I would watch it too. You like the movie The Running Man?
It's on a streaming website right now, but I have never seen it. Should I? Watch
I didn't
it?
ask that. I asked if you liked it.
Oh. I guess I got a little excited. Wanted to talk to you a little bit, but but no.
Yeah. It's a cool movie poster.
Yeah.
That's the Harrison Ford movie, right?
No, Arnold
Schwartz.
Schwarzenegger.
I was fucking with you.
I like that joke, Jake. That was a good one, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tell it to John again.
I'll be back. Not my
Oh,
television.
fuck. That's what I should have said to that lady when I came early.
Call her up.
Yeah. Or I even should have said this. Live with me if you want to come. I could have done that,
That
too.
would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, you had just not made her come. So
Leave the room if you want to come.
that was a one and done. That was your one night stand with her.
No, I took her to the abortion clinic and we said, hasta la vista, baby. I can't stop, Jake.
Oh man.
My tummy.
Yeah, that was the only time I porked that lady. I did suck her tits on a different time.
Oh, nice.
I still feel bad about this because I had just come from playing hockey and I smelled so fucking bad.
Sucking on the titties. You smell
Yeah.
bad? That's not that bad.
I do. I
Listen,
don't
I'm a
know.
gentleman. Like I refuse to engage in any sex act unless I've just showered.
Really?
Yeah, I refuse.
I tell you,
You
what.
wouldn't go hiking in the woods and catch a boner. Fuck right then and there.
The
on
last
a
time
camping
that I
trip,
can remember
Dude,
doing that,
Bonnaroo or something.
a couple of years ago, I went to Los Angeles with landed with my wife. But what's not wrong with that?
Your wife, Rory?
Yeah. A couple years ago, I went to Los Angeles with my wife, and we were in Santa Monica in that parking garage by where the entrance to the pier is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you mind sucking this dick, girl? She's like, yeah, I'll suck it. So she sucked it in the parking garage. And that was a little off the MO for me, Jake, because I'm normally just like,
Only fresh out of the shower? That
Yeah.
limits your pussy time so much.
I don't think, dog, I'm
I mean,
44.
you're still getting pussy, brother, and I know that because you report on it publicly every week.
Smell yours now.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so it's just a sexual preference I have. You know my peccadillos, Jake.
I know. I've roomed with you. Yeah. You're very demanding.
Do you also demand that your female be showered as well?
I don't give a fuck, brother.
Yeah, that's
she
what
could
I'm
just
talking about.
she could just finish a shift at the factory, and I'll still eat that thing.
I want to say
Still making her work at the factory.
you had said go for a hike and then like bone right there. Right? That doesn't even compare to hockey pad sweat. Hockey stink is like another level of stink, dude.
You weren't wearing pads.
No, he took them
Earlier
off.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, but he's
It was
probably
like real.
I had
sport
hockey
practice,
gear. Brother, I went through a phase where I was heavy in the ice hockey.
helmet and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
wear a
probably
helmet
had
most
some-
days.
I don't know, man. Some chicks like pheromones. Sweat gets
Dude, I
ladies
don't
off
know.
sometimes. So maybe
Yeah, true.
when you were sucking on the stinky titties,
Yeah.
she was liking it.
No, she wasn't stinky titties.
He
My
made him.
tit-
He
my
made him
tits stink.
Yeah.
He made him
Yeah.
stinky with his fucking
Yeah.
hockey breath.
Yeah.
But okay, so she must have not really enjoyed it because she didn't stick your head down lower or anything.
Right, yeah.
Or
Yeah, I would be
reciprocate on your tits at all.
mentally I would be scarred if a horny pervert sucked on my titties and they smelled like hockey pads. So
Yeah, actually, I have to wash my hair tonight. Can you finish up?
Yeah, I fucking stunk pretty bad. While I was sucking titties, I heard her whisper, Wayne Swetsky. I was like, what the fuck did you just call me?
The great one. I was saying, here's a wet one. I don't know what you heard, but you stink.
I was like, damn, girl, why don't we both hit the showers? So I get some of that penalty box.
That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
It's
man.
actually pretty good, and the way you said it,
Thank you.
unfortunately, made my penis move.
John, where's the strangest place you've gotten pussy?
Strangest place I've gotten pussy. either in the back of a
At the
bus,
speech therapist office.
the back of a bus full of Costa Ricans, maybe, or maybe in a Costa Rican waterfall, or maybe the back of a minivan in Yosemite while some old people probably were watching us through the window.
That's nice.
Strangest place.
Hey,
I would
pop,
say the bus.
pop quiz for everybody. Top 3 Ricans. Costa Ricans, Puerto Ricans, or Dawson's Creekans?
You know I'm going with the beak number one, and I'm a fucking certified honorary Tico, so I've got to go Pura Vida, Costa Rica, number 2. And then, is there any way I can put Puerto Ricans after third place? Is there any way to put them lower?
my God, I need to wrap this up so I can go to my John Goodman convention.
Jake, if you had to fuck Roseanne. How-
Roseanne now.
I love her.
Roseanne
yeah,
now.
Yeah, she's incredible.
She's great now.
I love Roseanne so much.
She's probably hotter now. Well, maybe 10 years ago when she was hosting the stand-up competition on NBC.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was like in good shape.
Her and Norm and
Yeah, and I think she had good. Maybe she had good work done on her face. She looked. It was like the first time I'd ever seen her attractive, and it was 30 or 40 years after the first time I had seen her.
I love everything about Roseanne, especially her views on Israel.
I don't know her views on Israel.
Well,
Me
you better
neither.
find out.
Jesus Christ. We got to fill time.
Double
Jake.
episode? Yeah.
Guys, in a couple weeks, we are doing our first movie watch along.
Oh my God.
John, is there... All right, I don't think he knows about this yet, so John, brace yourself.
Okay.
John, on the 22nd, we're doing our first movie watch along.
Yeah.
Okay? We're watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
We all?
Yeah?
I love that movie.
I know you do.
Are we done with our fella?
Yeah, he's in jail, man.
I feel like there's maybe something you didn't mention about him.
He's in jail, baby.
Maybe how smart he is, perhaps.
No, I don't really want to talk about that.
Was he a smart feller?
Average IQ, 109.
And why do criminals' IQs become known? Why do they test them?
They probably go through a psychological profile once they get locked up.
To see if they're insane.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Did he try to make that part of his case?
So. I think once he got locked up, he just wanted to unload everything and be done with it. In his defense, I mean, I think there's degrees of evil. Cisco and Evil is my favorite movie duel. But I believe that there are degrees of evil. And honestly, this fellow, man, doesn't seem like there was a lot of deception in his game. He was just a really bad guy. And he killed hookers, Jake.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is. For the hookers or for him?
For all of them. All parties involved.
That is sad.
Yes, it's sad for everyone.
When he confessed, was it like a passion thing after a while, or was it just like a horny thing he had to get out? Because like a lot of it's based in sexiness, right? Sexual deviance.
Tell me about it.
Right?
Talk deviancy,
Oh,
Jake.
boy.
I want to hear this.
Right? And it's like what I've noticed is like all the male killers we've covered, it's like sexual deviancy, head injury, or just like a crime of passion.
Are you
right?
touching penises with your fingers? Is that what you're trying to show here?
Are you trying to dock?
Oh, I do want to add this.
Yeah.
Jake, to answer your question, I don't know if it was just deviancy. Like I think he viewed prostitutes as the reason why his family left him.
Okay.
It started with the first one, and then I think it just carried over through the rest of them. They were just all emblematic of why his wife left.
Buddy, take a look in the mirror. It
John,
wasn't their fault.
You're preaching to the choir, brother. I do want to say this. He admitted to having anal sex with the bodies after they were dead.
You were not going to mention that, and maybe it would have been nicer if you hadn't, honestly.
Well, dickhead, sometimes I forget shit.
Jesus Christ.
Which is...
Fun fact.
Popsicle stick fact.
Yeah.
Busting cold cheeks, Jake.
Man.
Which is a tough thing to do, because I know sometimes, like, I'll touch my wife's butt in the middle of the night and it'll be cold. And I'm just like, I'm going back to sleep.
It has to be warm for you to...
You got to heat that thing up if you want me to poke around there.
How do you think that thing gets heat, baby? From your crotch.
Put the cat next to it.
You use the cat as an aphrodisiac?
Yeah, that's the only reason why I got a second cat is to warm both cheeks up. I put treats in her crack. Cats line up like it's a trough. What are you doing back there? The cats are hungry.
It's 4:30 in the fucking morning.
Who's purring? Do you guys have sex with your pets in the room?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you include them?
Lord.
I hold his paw.
Jake, you dirty dog, man. I didn't expect that out of you. I love when you get this type of dirty.
I don't like it.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
My dogs can't get on the bed, so they're just like, what's going on up there, you know?
Are they on the floor or are they on some other surface?
They're suspended above us. I mean, we're not using the sex swing at the moment, so why can't they?
They take naps in the sex swing.
When we don't let them down, yeah. Y'all freaks for
They're like house painter gear just fucking floating around.
Nah, it's like Mission Impossible one. Their paws are all splayed out.
Man. You shouldn't own animals.
Just running midair. This doesn't happen.
That's tough, man. Jake, has there ever been a point in your life where you felt like you could have broke bad enough to become a career criminal?
No, I don't have the conscience for it.
How about you, John?
Where I hurt other people? Or where I just do victimless crimes?
There's always a victim. right?
Is this a fucking cop? What is this guy doing? What's this guy doing here?
There's always a victim. Freeze.
You don't like hurting people?
No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be a violent criminal of any kind. But certainly, sure. There's been times where I've considered a life of crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think you would have been good at?
Running guns for the pagans, maybe a subsidiary of the pagans. Probably cooking crack in the kitchen, slinging dope, selling needles under the L. That's legal. You're allowed to do that.
Really?
Yeah, you can go pick up. There's a lot of heroin addicts that will just pick up used needles, and then you take them to the needle exchange, and then you get free needles in exchange.
Is that
So
like
you
our
give them
money
10.
exchange?
It's like when you go to the airport when you're going. Have you ever been out of the country? You're not allowed, are you?
I have been for a child beauty pageant. Thank you.
How could I forget
And
the
also-
weirdest way to leave the country?
And also to eat a Mexican hooker's pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you've been all over this continent.
One time on the books, one time off the books.
Where in the world is rainy San Diego?
One time off the bibliotecas.
Where in the world is Rainy eating pussy?
Child beauty pageant.
Jake, I was not there to eat pussy. I was there to support children.
Yeah, and make friends with the judge. Yeah, he was grooming the judge. Yeah. Wait, which ones are the ones with the destroyed homes?
Dude, when you go to a hotel for a child beauty pageant, they ask you if you have a roommate.
Like from Minions?
If you had to pick one minion to be a sex offender, who would it be?
Kevin.
Kevin's my favorite.
Well,
Yeah.
says a lot.
Answered my question for me.
Despicable You. Is there anything new in Minion news?
I mean, Minions: Rise of Gru is now streaming on a new platform.
Yep, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix now. Was on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's on Netflix. And goddamn, those soundtracks,
It rules.
bangers, top to bottom. Really pays to have Universal Music Group's catalog at your disposal when you're making an animated movie.
I didn't know about their songs.
You never seen a fucking? Oh my god!
I think I've seen Despicable Me, but I don't know if I've seen a standalone Minion movie.
What the fuck are you still doing here, pal?
You are missing out, Mike. It is
Yeah.
it's a treat.
Even for a single man like myself.
Your next child beauty pageant you're at.
You have a wife and kids. What are you talking about?
I did, brother. I took the batteries out the carbon monoxide detector today.
If you were awake and you were experiencing carbon monoxide poisoning, what would happen? Would it just put you to sleep, or would you be like,
Yeah.
I need fresh air?
I would start playing air guitar and pray for that sweet embrace of death.
Dude, I told you this
You'd be playing monoxide
legitimately.
guitar.
The dryer creates carbon monoxide, and that's where I work. So, like, yeah, you just get sleepy.
We did look that up, and I think we said most
Yeah, you were a liar.
gas or most electric dryers do not produce carbon
This is
monoxide.
a hybrid. It's electric and gas.
Your dryer uses two sources of.
Yeah,
What kind of tinkering are you doing in that basement?
you don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know.
You don't have a hybrid. You're making this.
No, I
up.
swear to God. I'll
He
take
made
the-
his own dryer.
He's
Yeah.
made.
I made a dunce
He's
cap.
making something.
I made Mike a shirt, and then I made a dryer. And then I dried the shirt.
I forgot. What were we talking about?
Minions.
Monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Yes. I figured it out. Oh, baby.
Why does your dryer have a hybrid
I don't know.
operation?
I have no idea. It's just when we bought the house, it was there. But now the thing has a hole in it, and you can't put duct tape on it because it's flammable.
Oh, Jake, you're being filmed through this dryer. This is
I'm just sitting down there like,
Duct tape is flammable.
yeah.
Okay. So you have to use that like metal.
Yeah, it's foil tape.
Yeah.
I just haven't bought it.
I got some, Jake.
Do you really?
I honestly do. I'll bring some for you.
Is your wife home?
Currently, yes.
Will you have her do some laundry for me and video it so I can see this?
I do the laundry.
Why can't
puts it
Jake
in the
do it?
basket? I bring.
I need
it
a
down.
picture of the dryer
I'll take it for you.
now.
I have
Now.
it in the basement.
Well, are you home right now? Is there fucking two of you, Jake? I need it now. And
yeah.
you're not there now.
Hold on. Give
Do
me.
you know the model?
It's something like a Maxima. It's some off-brand of a Maytag, but it's called like Maxim or Maxima or some shit. Yeah, this
Jake.
is for real.
Jake, I don't appreciate when people lie to me.
There's a hole in it, and so every time we run the dryer, I'm down there just like on my computer, like, oh, I love the smell of clean clothes. Oh my god, I'm dizzy.
Yeah, you
I forget
shouldn't.
all my jokes.
Do you have a favorite smell of something that probably is fucking you up? Because I love gasoline.
Yeah, gasoline is great, but gasoline in the dryer. I'll huff that.
Dude, imagine if you filled your dryer with gasoline.
Oh my god, I should do that when I get home.
Will you tell your wife to do that right now? And send me a picture,
Yeah,
please.
Get it ready.
Don't light it until you get home. I love it, man. I can't wait to huff gasoline when I get old.
Wait, you could huff now.
I know, but I still gotta use a little bit of my brain.
True. Huffing do be fucking your brain up big time.
Yeah.
God damn. I forget my fucking name when I get a good whiff.
Y'all like whippets?
I love whippets, and my biggest regret is not having whippets right now. I actually have 2 canisters in my bag at all times. I just don't have the cracker for them yet.
Yeah.
God, I love whippets. I want to do whippets. I meant to bring a fucking 250 whippets to the New Year's party, but it slipped my mind.
Oh my god.
Did whippets the night before, so I forgot.
Any significance on that number?
250?
Yeah.
At least that's how much they sell them on Amazon.
Okay.
It's a good deal. And last the night.
Is it all
If it's just you and another person.
Wow, man.
Wait, you can buy it on Amazon?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm learning
Yeah,
so much.
these motherfuckers don't know if I'm whipping up cream or turning my fucking brain soft. They don't give a shit.
You can get them from Uber Eats from a place around here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, really?
Bro, we can go in there 24 hours a day, and there's a cop could be in front of you, and you could be dipping behind them and be like, let me get the menthol flavor ones. They have mint flavors.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Is it
Do you-
fun? I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
It's
Jake.
fun.
Yeah.
Do you ever get headaches?
From the whippets? No. Do they eventually give them to you? Do they give you a headache?
I've only done them once, and I don't remember if I got a headache or not, but I realized there was one point where I realized like I should stop.
You didn't just do one balloon. You just did it one time, one night, multiple.
Yeah, I had a bunch
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
one evening.
Whoa.
Maybe that's what like fishing out is. I know if you do too much, you end up like fucking falling over if you deplete your brain of oxygen for that long. But sounds like you were pretty close to that.
Yeah, I must have been fishing out because I was juiced to the gills, baby. That night I ended up getting a bunch of Coke with a friend, and we went to a meeting of the Ancient Order of Hibernians.
What the fuck is that?
It's an Irish club where I think they just do like charitable acts for the community.
It's like low rent Masons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful, but that's accurate. It was in the basement of a bar.
Yeah, and it's not very secret. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's
The
pretty
secret handshake is a Jeff cap.
It's pretty disrespectful, but yes, it was in the basement of a bar.
When you did whippets, were you doing them out of the whipped cream thing or out of a balloon
A balloon.
with a big tank?
I bought them off a guy that was walking through the parking
Yes, that's the way to do it.
lot. Yeah.
Never done it.
Because you breathe it in,
Yeah.
in and out a bunch of times. You get 2 big ones off a balloon. But if you take them from the whipped cream cracker, it's just like straight to the dome.
Are they dangerous?
According to who? The police
You?
or cowards?
You guys did a show about a year ago, and the
Yeah,
bar was
behind the
serving.
stage.
Yeah. And then I went outside and did whippets. It was fucking great. Like I said, I think the only time it gets dangerous is if you do them so many in such a short amount of time that you fish out and your brain gets depleted of
Right.
oxygen. But other than that, they don't make you dumb. They actually make you kind of smart.
All right, I need that.
And they're basically the most fun you can have without
God
drinking.
damn.
I need
It's a
that.
great legal high.
You need that?
It's one of the few legal highs that are amazing.
Jake, what drugs do you like?
Man, I think I'm going to start doing whippets now. This whole time I've been on the defense. I'm like, I got to save whatever's left in here from the
Up
dryer.
here?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it'll make you smart.
Could you imagine if I turned into Limitless with a can of Ready Whip in my hand?
Limited.
I did my first one
Bradley
out of
Stooper.
I did it out of a whipped cream for the first time, and you don't get that much until the cream just starts filling your mouth up.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry. You know how I like my cream, brother. I like my cream whipped like an escaped slave.
Jesus,
Jake, what the fuck, man?
Nope.
You mouthed that joke to me.
I did not mouth that joke to you.
You did.
Whew.
I don't like that.
can you edit me out of that? My entire body.
Yeah, maybe we should take the dunce cap down now.
That reminds me, and I regret not bringing it in, but I brought some materials for a new dunce cap that I think may do the trick.
As long as that's what we're concentrating our time on, that's fine with me.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't come up with a new stinker this week.
But look how retarded this fucking street cone is.
That was one of the options that I'm still considering. We could cut the base off of a white traffic cone and wear that, which I think may be the most practical option, or put together this contraption of parts that I bought at Michael's.
Oh my god.
Etsy doesn't have like a shop where you can buy vintage dunce caps.
I'm not a woman. I wouldn't know.
You're not allowed.
Snap.
You're not allowed on there. Me neither. That's why I asked you, because I thought you were a bitch for a second. That pussy? Soft penis.
Yeah, let me,
Yeah, big clit or a soft
let me
penis.
uncross like Sharon Stone. Let me Sharon Stones, baby. Man, that was a big deal. I remember looking at that Sharon Stone pussy shot when I was God damn, how old was I? 16 maybe? Maron.
Yeah, I just broke my Netflix rewinding it so many times.
Are you still watching, John?
Are you still watching, you pervert?
Did you know she was not down for that shot?
They made her do it?
They tricked her.
Oh, no.
She's still very upset.
I would be pissed, too.
Yeah.
Jake, I feel terrible now trying to trick you into showing that dong on this show.
Yeah, it's every week. It's out.
What the fuck, man? I'm so sorry, man.
You don't have to feel bad about that. The world wants to see his whatever's in there.
They want to see fucking Sharon Bone. Show that thing, Jake.
Man, it's just a bunch of Dunkaroos and a fucking knapsack.
My God. We should. One thing we should do on Patreon is like just put up shots of all of our genitals and see if you can pair it up. Pair it up. Pair it up.
Wow, I didn't realize Jake's dick had a double chin.
Wrong. That is John's.
Damn, dick so fat it's got to wear sweatpants.
I almost wore sweatpants tonight. I'm so glad.
Oh, I would have loved that, man.
I just went sweatpants shopping, picked myself up a pair of maroon ones from the Gap.
Ooh.
Oh wow, you stay comfortable.
Bro, I love sweatpants. These are almost like sweatpants, but
Yeah, those are great, man.
I needed some fleece on the inside. One of those cold days just got to me.
You mind if I feel those?
You only feel it with your mouth.
Will you not do it if I say I do mind?
I respect boundaries,
I don't mind.
except when I sneak into Mexico. You mind if I touch those?
No.
I'm not-
I don't mind.
I'm not talking about the pants.
What else do I have too of? Oh. Oh my God. Well, that was probably for absolutely no one because no one's left listening to this episode.
Dude, there was a guy in Patreon comments that freaked out about us talking about not murder. He's
Like at the end of the episode or
no, it was at
throughout
the begin. I think it was at the beginning because like this particular episode, we talked about murder for like an hour and 25 minutes, but the first 5 minutes we're just getting to know one another.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't give a fuck how people's weeks were. I want to hear about murder.
Oh my God! Fast forward, then, man. Jesus Christ, we don't have that much murdering to talk about. If we only talked about murder, our episodes would be fucking 15 minutes.
Yeah, I want to talk about how sweet y'all two are.
Oh, man.
That's not usually what happens. I ask an innocent question, yearning for more knowledge,
Yeah.
and then you make me feel like a bad guy for wanting to know more.
You could yearn on these motherfucking nuts. 'Cause I just want to say nice things to my dogs for 5 minutes and then talk about murder for an hour.
Is that why you were so rushed at the beginning of this episode to make me flip the coin?
No, I was getting sleepy. But now I feel juiced.
Man, I'm so fucking pissed. I spilled my entire coffee in my car somehow.
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
We thought you were
spilled it.
cleaning up a blood stain.
Was it a little bit or a latte?
I fucking hated that joke. It's my whole iced coffee, pretty much. I had like 3 sips out of it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had one earlier. It was delicious.
Thanks.
Lady was so nice too, man. The whole experience was a treat, Jake.
Did you tip every
Yeah.
time? $1?
3.
You tip $3 on a $4 coffee every time.
The lady was not, I don't know about every time, but the lady was nice to me.
That's all it takes?
Yeah. Just be nice to me.
That's a 100% tip.
Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's what I said to her. She said, you got to leave.
Thank you for the generous tip, but the cops are on the way.
She threw my coffee at my chest.
And you said, haha, bitch, that's exactly where I wanted it. And then your penis slurped it all up. Like the vacuum from the Teletubbies.
Why do you tip?
Only if I'm in and out of the drive-through quickly. And it really all depends on the car in front of me. If they're taking a long time, then sorry, pal. I'm not giving you a tip.
I know your Starbucks. That bitch takes forever.
All right, yeah. I don't know about tipping to baristas.
Oh, I think they deserve it more than anybody.
If I'm getting some kind of complicated Jake Matera type drink, maybe give him a couple bucks. But I'm just getting a coffee. Am I supposed to tip the ladies
Dude,
at
Jake,
Dunkin'
your
Donuts?
Starbucks
Coffee?
orders are like medication for sick children. Like if you go to like a terminal illness ward, that kid's
Thank you.
fucking medication list will be less extensive than your Starbucks
It's
order.
their It's their last meal. Is that what you're saying?
God, why are they giving that kid 3 pumps?
It's not true, man. It's just a mocha latte, non-fat milk, extra shot. Yes, I still want the whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 shots of espresso. That's fine.
And you have the barista crush up a candy cane in his mouth and spit it into your cup.
Normally we stop doing this after January, but since you're bringing the candy canes, I can't really say no.
Yeah, fool me once.
We also, from experience, know that Jake is real sassy with baristas.
Am I?
Remember?
Am I sassy?
Remember
Piece of
Florida?
shit.
Who was I sa Oh, because I took the drink back?
A few times.
Yeah, well, dude, I asked for a little bit
I believe
of
it
cream.
was almost 3
Okay,
times.
no, don't make-
Same barista.
Yeah, it was the same.
It was
person.
twice in the same visit, right? Or was it 3 times?
No.
in the
I
same
think it was
visit?
3 times in the same visit.
Guys, you guys are making shit
Look,
up.
in your defense, they handed you a milkshake.
Yes.
I was on
it
your
did not look
team
like-
on the
oh.
first one.
Dude, no, time out. I only went in once, but I only went in once on one day, and then I had to go back again on the second day because the way they type it in, it says they get a 1/4 inch of cream. So when you say a little bit of when you say a splash of cream, and like in a cold brew,
Yes.
they fucking fill it up 1/4 of an inch.
That's gross.
That's too much. So they were handing me a white coffee.
The way to get around this is to bring back the fucking, you fill your own milk. Let me put my milk in.
But they don't let us do that anymore.
They don't let us do that anymore.
Jake, you should start wearing a pendant with a little vial of your milk. So you never have this problem again, so you don't turn into a goddamn barista Zilla.
This is actually Billy Bob Thornton's milk.
You could also be a man and drink a coffee.
Yeah,
like
for
a
real.
man.
Dude, that is obviously
Yeah, would it
the
kill you
fucking purpose.
to
I
drink
just
a
wanted
black
a
coffee?
splash of fucking milk. That's
Dude,
all.
the
Here's
word-
what you do. You order the coffee, you take a little sip, and then you say, can I get some milk and to fill that up?
They'll go flute.
Brother, the only time the word splash should be coming out of a man's mouth is when you're yelling at your wife to put on your favorite Tom Hanks movie.
That is not my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
It's mine.
Big is mine.
That's a good one. I don't know why you're smiling.
I love it. The piano scene. Oof.
If you went to a Zoltar machine, what would you ask him for?
Oh man, bigger penis.
Same, man. Dude, I bet you, those Zoltar machines are real. They're around. They're at carnivals and arcades and shit like
Yeah.
that.
All right, take it easy. I know.
We're gonna go find one.
They're real, by the way. If you go, you can see them. Real places.
Dude, I am stunned.
There's one for sale at a thrift store. My wife had to talk when I was opening the studio. I was like, "How sick would this be in the
that would be
studio?"
cool.
Fuck, that would
And she was like, "You're not spending $4,000."
just mic it up in the background. Just
All right, we won't do podcasts anymore, but we will have a Zoltar.
Dude, why don't we get like a glass case and put Shaner in there, done up? But I've seen Zoltar machines pretty often in the wild, and like I'm always stunned that there's not like a pedophile at one. I wish I was little.
oh no! You think he's going in reverse?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're talking about the end of the movie when he goes back.
I don't know. I don't remember the movie like that. I told you my movie Splash, man.
they call it a splash. I don't fucking call it a splash.
I would say a thimble, and I don't think any one of these motherfuckers has ever sewn a
that's even
goddamn
gayer. So.
pocket in their life.
Yeah, you should just avoid milk altogether, Jake.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. Yeah.
Do you ever drink black coffee?
Actually, yes, I've started to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does take some getting used to, but I think it's much better than any kind of fucking mixed up drink bullshit.
Yeah. When I do the no sugar days, I'll try to do it on that day.
Mm-hmm.
On those days, are you allowed to fuck your wife?
John.
That is a lot of sugar.
Give me some
yeah.
sugar.
I'd be getting my sugar.
Are you allowed to watch Men in Black on those days?
I don't know that one.
Sugar.
Okay.
Walker.
Do you know?
Men in Black Men.
Do you know? Oh no, Men in Blackface. Do you know that
Is it a
this-
negralizer? Turn it back white.
Mike, stop.
You mouthed the joke to me,
No,
Jake.
I did not.
Stop mouthing to him.
Yeah.
Jesus. You know he's only ever seen Men in Black 3?
Shut up.
It was after my crack binge in Atlantic City.
He wasn't even with his family. Oh, he was with his family. It was later that day.
Mm-hmm.
Did they see the first two?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't ask. I said, get in the fucking car. We're going to the movie.
Yeah, we just wanted to wipe the slate clean of my crack binge.
Yeah.
We were hoping the denormalizer worked in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, people come down in all their own ways, you know? That's
What?
then you got to come down off crack, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's how it works. I've done drugs.
Sad day, baby.
Yep, I have my heart medication. I have high blood pressure
You ever crush it up and snort it?
just to feel alive. I should start doing key bumps.
Parachute it. Is that only for, do you guys ever parachute a pill?
What does that mean?
I think it's only when it's like in a capsule with like beads in it instead of like a powder pill that you can crush up.
I'm going to ask again, what is that?
So you would take a tissue, put it in your hand, empty the pill capsule into the tissue, and then just ball it up, swallow the little bit of paper with the pill capsules in it.
What sense does that make?
It makes it release faster
Oh.
instead of being, because it was extended release Adderall,
Yeah.
but I wanted that release
That's
now.
release, baby.
Because I had
It's
to
like-
drink 15 beers quickly.
Wow.
It's like taking off the condom.
Somebody get this guy some sugar.
Yeah, I never did that, buddy.
Never parachuted a pill?
No, man, I just took them like a man. I snorted some too.
Crushed them up and snorted them?
Yeah. Only when I was hanging.
up.
Perks.
Oh.
The only time I did that, though, was when I was hanging with a specific friend who did it and went in Rome.
Have you ever, because we did this sketch and I never heard of this thing being a thing. The roadie with the cocaine blown in his asshole. Have you ever had that done?
No.
No.
No,
Wait.
I was always trying to hide my cocaine use from my wife. It would have been
Yeah.
that's too tall of a task to ask.
Hey, can you blow this aspirin up my asshole that I crushed up?
Listen,
Don't spill it. It's a $150
Yeah.
bag of aspirin.
my wife walks in on me, Stevie Nicks' ass guy is blowing it into my asshole. All right, it's probably what you think.
We're out of Bayer. Can you run to CVS?
Yeah. Why are you drinking ocean spray?
Yeah, that's one of the things I missed out on. It's like now that I hear more about it and see more about it, like I always feel like I missed the boat with butt drugs.
No. Stay away from the butt, you know?
Yeah, I got no desire.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Jesus.
For gerbils eyes only. That's what mine says.
The last thing no, not the last thing I put in my ass, but one of the previous things I put in my ass was my aunt putting a suppository into my ass. I was pretty sick one night, and for some reason, my aunt had me lie down on the couch and do this in the living room. But she pulled my pants down to my knees, and she tried putting the suppository in my butt,
She set up the camera.
and it kept spitting it back out at her.
Like you're trying to feed a toddler.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta rub my fucking gooch just to get it good down.
Okay, so once you did get the suppository into your asshole, how were you supposed to get to the bathroom without it spilling all over the place?
I don't know. I don't think Aunt Patsy thought that one out that well.
Does it work like that? The suppository, it comes right out.
I would assume so, unless you have a
I feel like
extra watertight bung.
No, the booty absorbs it.
It doesn't come back out.
It's not supposed to come back out. I don't understand the logic between giving your nephew a suppository on a couch.
Miss Gladys, we missed you.
Ain't nobody got no damn dick couches to be putting meat on. Be putting your dick on my couch. You better put some plastic on that couch before you put anything on my couch. Putting your dick on no damn cushions. You better buy them damn cushions. You bring your own damn cushions. You want to put this dick on my couch. Shit. You ain't gonna put the love in this love seat.
I had a question for Mike, but he left.
Oh no.
Shit. That motherfucker probably getting a suppository up his ass.
I guess I don't know the difference between a suppository and an enema.
An enema is supposed to clean you out. A suppository is a butt pill that's designed to make your virus slow down.
So it's not a liquid that's going up your bung.
No, it's a pill. But I don't understand the logic in putting it up your asshole as opposed to just fucking swallowing it.
Taking it orally.
Because your body's just got to absorb it, right? I guess the advantage is that maybe your body will absorb it quicker in the asshole versus the stomach.
Is it that much quicker?
I don't know. I think it's just a real pervert's delight.
I remember
It's a
that
shame
song.
we can't have her on the podcast because I got a lot of questions for your aunt.
Oh, we have her ashes somewhere.
Oh, that would be nice to have her on.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, she was. No, she wasn't cremated. She was.
No, we buried her at sea. What-
Who buried her at SeaWorld? She was a big woman. Give her a 21 taco salute. Every morning, instead of putting a flower on a casket, we put a gordita inside of the coffin.
You walk away, you just hear the crunch.
Those motherfuckers. I went to Taco Bell last night ordering a salsa verde burrito.
Yeah?
It's done.
They got a new item.
No.
They got a new item. I'm
What is
sorry.
it?
Some
Wing?
kind of cheesy, melty taco situation
Oh,
that I will
my
be
fucking little
trying
dick.
tonight. Damn, the Verde's gone. That thing was banging.
I know, man.
That was good.
That was a staple of my
Such a
order.
good. For the last 3 months, it's a limited time order.
Why do they make shit limited? Anything they put on there, people are going to want all the time.
In the history of fast food, there's always been a novelty item.
Just fucking make it all the time.
Scarcity, bro.
Mm.
That's the
McDonald's be staying with a select menu these days, but everybody else always got some kind of trick up their sleeve.
And ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I love them for that. However, I mean, Taco Bell, just take a page out of McDonald's book.
Well,
Wait, they got the McRib, guys, and the Shamrock Shake. What are you talking about?
yeah,
They're
but
just
those
guilty.
are items that come back perennially.
Yeah.
We've never seen that Verde taco before,
Ooh.
as long as we fucking have lived, Jake.
Damn, dude, you sound like a Jurassic Park scientist right now.
Dude, that would be so
Ingredients,
funny.
find a way.
I have an Alan Grant outfit at home. I could. Oh, that would be
Dude,
so
you could
funny
do
to
it.
wear and just talk about Taco Bell
That'd
for
be
an
great.
hour.
Yeah.
Just be surrounded by dinosaurs and never mention them once.
Yeah, you do look like you are in a special class at Jurassic Park
Yeah, there
Elementary.
we go. We got on perks, on parks, on porks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're too much in that hat.
Now, is the pretzel soft because that's where your penis stays?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Even when I put it in the microwave.
You got to be a real sick freak to like hard pretzels.
What do you mean? Like out of a Hers bag?
Yeah, it's a lot.
You won't fuck with a Hers pretzel?
No, I will eat them if there's nothing to snack on, but
Yeah.
Chips, obviously, a better combination with most. The only real appropriate time to eat a pretzel is at like a football game as like a snack with your drink, you know?
on that note, do you remember the guy trying to hand me those soft pretzels at the Eagles game?
What was his mission goal?
There was a guy that was just blackout drunk, and he had an armful of beers and 2 soft pretzels, which were probably like $9 each. He walks up to John and I. We're watching the screen at halftime, and this
He cannot
drunk-
speak, right?
No, he can't
Yeah.
talk. He walks up to me and he's trying to get my attention. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was like, "Do you need help?" So I took his pretzels, and he insinuates that he wants me to have them. And I was
That's what
like,
I read.
oh, thank you. Like, I already have one in my back pocket, but it's like, you want to give me 2 pretzels? Starts walking away. He comes back, and like, he clearly wants these pretzels back.
But he's still got the beers tucked into his arms.
He wanted you to follow him, like the Indian in
Probably.
Wayne's World too.
All right, you speak
He
this
didn't talk
language. I
either.
don't speak
Yeah.
that language. I was
I've
just
seen-
thanking
yeah.
him for giving me pretzels. But he came back, and as he's like maneuvering his body, he just ends up spilling almost all of his beer. And I gave him the pretzels back.
Dude, yeah. You just got to watch Wayne's World 2 a couple more times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was the Indian, man.
Man, John and I were so angry going into that game.
That was
What
a
happened?
traffic snafu like I've
Oh.
never seen before.
That was the worst, man. But we're in the Super Bowl now, so that doesn't matter.
Exactly. We got there, baby. And you know what?
We're going to win.
If we weren't stuck in traffic that day, maybe they would have not clinched the division.
Oh, my God.
And maybe they would have not beat the fucking Giants and
Mm-hmm.
the Niners. So it's a good thing we didn't get in until the end of the second quarter.
It's funny you put it like that because I was thinking, like, would they have made the Super Bowl had I not yelled out, Jalen Hurts, or like Jalen feel good?
They probably wouldn't have.
I know.
They probably wouldn't have, and we probably would have been able to watch the rest of our game from the seats if you didn't yell that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to catch whatever tongue disease you had.
It's airborne.
Yeah, I think I got mad cow. I do. I think I have a fat tongue, though. I never told you guys that, but
That might be my problem too. I'm a mumbler. I could
Yeah.
use
Yeah.
some enunciation, maybe some eloquence lessons.
yeah, I do like mumbling.
You want to bring someone in?
That would be
Teach
really
us how
funny.
to talk?
Elocution, right? Is
I
that
could
what it's
use-
called?
Is that what it's called?
She's the cashier at my Dollar Tree. Nice
Is that the one by Swiss Farms?
Elocution, you going your break yet? You know, I ain't no bit on no damn break yet.
Wait, Miss Gladys, you work with elocution?
That's my daughter.
Look, we're getting to know the family.
I ain't never told you about elocution.
No, we just
Yeah.
always thought you were getting a surge of electricity when you said that.
Shit, I'm trying to get elocution a job at the Dollar Tree on Neptune here.
Elocution sounds like if lesbians were to give you the death penalty.
Is that because of Ellen DeGeneres?
No, just because the L for lesbian. Forget it.
All right.
Okay, let's end the episode
Yeah.
on that.
yeah. Thanks, guys, for having
All
my
right.
back on
At
that.
the very least, we established that Miss Gladys has a daughter named Elocution.
Yeah, the lore continues. And for all you keeping score at home, that is canon, so you're going to want to etch that into your bedpost.
What do you have etched in your bedpost?
I don't have a fucking bedpost. We have a headboard.
That you broke, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I used to have a Miss Lori. I used to have a coworker named Miss Lori, and sometimes she would get a little loose, especially on Fridays, and she would just saying very funny things out loud, and she's talking about how one time she broke a couch fucking, and we all laughed. We thought it was very funny. It was me, her, and my friend Jesse in this office. We laughed, and we went back to work, and then a minute later, Miss Lori goes, "Shit, you tell me to ride, I'm going to ride."
Whoa, was she hot? Were you horny?
Beautiful woman.
Damn, Miss Lori.
Yeah.
If you're listening.
I truly miss Miss Lori. She was great.
horny.
All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us this evening. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for becoming a patron. We appreciate your patronage. And if you're not watching this on Patreon, you better fucking go do something with yourself. You better take your ass to the bank, take out $4, and send it to us in a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Thank you for watching either way.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Maybe leave us a review on iTunes. And then if you like what we're doing, if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, try it for a month. See what we got back there. We got a lot of fucking shit. And we got some good shit coming up. Mm-hmm. Some real good shit coming up that I can't fucking wait for people to see. Try it for a month if you haven't tried it yet. Try our Patreon for a month. And if I don't get your fucking penis wet and hard, I mean, if you don't like it, then you don't have to keep going.
Here's the deal. If you don't get Jake's penis wet and hard, join the Patreon. All right, it's $4 a month, $40 for the year. Look at that sweet face. Can you even dream of not getting that wet and hard? Look at him. Jake, put on a face that would make it impossible for them not to subscribe to the Patreon right now. Look at this. This is what you're missing out of. Just, you get early access to every episode. Every episode includes that sweet cherubic face.
A little pundum.
God bless his sweet little heart.
Man.
We've added an extra episode for patrons only as of this month, which I'm very excited about. We posted that up over the weekend. Live AMAs every month. We're doing our first movie watch along on the 22nd. We're recording it then. We'll probably put it out a couple days later.
Give them specific dates that they won't fucking end up seeing stuff on.
All right, you're definitely not going to see the shit we're doing on the 15th. But the book club's coming back next month. We're going to read a book called...
Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
The Little Billy Letters. No, I'm not talking about my little ass mouse. You better leave my gerbil out of this.
The little Billy letters sounds fucking sad. Is it?
No, it's very funny.
Oh, good.
So a guy sent a bunch of prominent people, including a bunch of jailbirds, including Richard Ramirez and Charles Manson, letters as though he were initially a child up until his teenage years.
He aged himself throughout the letters?
Yeah. Asking for advice, and just many times, like, they were very funny in their advice.
Oh, that's great.
Charles Manson gave a very funny response, though, which was totally not guiding him at all. But The Little Billy Letters is by Bill Gearhart. So that's the next book we're covering in March. But this month, we did the live AMA this month. We got the extra episode. We're putting out the fucking movie watch along.
Damn.
And then in a few weeks, we'll have our Casey Anthony video, which is coming along incredible. Jake, did you see me shirtless in that video yet?
I haven't.
Well, this is a little teaser. You're going to see me shirtless in that video, so unsubscribe now.
I need a new phone background anyway. My family's getting a little stale on here.
All possible if you subscribe to patreon.com/little stinkers. $4 a month, $40 for the year. Treat yourself and treat the most perverted person in your life. You want to add anything before we go? You two sick freaks?
I don't remember you being shirtless. When were you shirtless?
At the dog park?
Don't say anything else.
Don't say anything else. Well, you're actually shirtless a few times.
Word. Okay.
I guess I just blocked it out of my memory.
Well, I'm bringing it back, baby.
Must be something really gross about your tits or something.
He's very hairy.
Dog, how many nipples you got?
More than you can fucking count, brother. That's any number past 2, you dumb fucker.
You got 2 real ones and a bunch of fakies. You got fucking Lee Press on titties.
You know,
we're going to the dermatologist.
Let's
together.
have John lay on the ground and bring in a new batch of puppies. And
We actually had a puppy here earlier.
Go on.
Oh, man, if only we could have got that puppy to suck those teats.
Oh, where's the puppy? I wanted to suck on my teeth.
But we're going to have puppy sucking teat videos.
That might be on Patreon eventually. What do I have to do to make that legal? Not get boner?
It's only illegal if both you and the dog get a boner. So you're in the clear.
Well,
Don't make that dog hard or you're getting us all shut down.
wait, I can have my red rocket out, but he can't? That doesn't seem fair.
It can be one or the other, but not both.
Fuck.
It was a lady puppy, so you're
Oh, yeah, you can fuck it.
Jesus Christ. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is our last episode. We're going to get taken down by the FCC.
I love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey guys.